Hello, welcome. My name is Tracy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you the Sincerely Santa project kit. This is in the Holiday Stampin' Up Holiday Catalogue. It is a really great set. It's a set of 30 tags, Christmas tags. There's 5 designs and you get to make 6 of each. Everything is included in the kit. The only thing that's not is your adhesives, and you also need to buy the stamp set that is used as well, which is a Sincerely Santa stamp set. This is a 6-piece set and it's a really good set on its own as well. So this kit comes with, like I said, everything in it that you need, but what I really like too is this gorgeous tin that everything comes in. Now this could be, you could make up all the tags and gift them in the tin, or if you do a lot of Christmas baking, which I know a lot of people do, you could make up your shortbread or your cookies or whatever it is that you bake. You could pop it in this tin, and one of these tags would look perfect as a gift as well. I like this one here, but this one's my favourite. So I'm going to bring each one up to show you a little bit closer. So like I said, this one is my favourite. It's like a teardrop design. This one here I'd say is a candy cane strut tag. Really bright, shiny Christmas tree. This one reminds me of a present just waiting to be opened. And another one of my favourites is this one here. I love the jingle bells on it, and it has some really cute snowflakes in the background as well. Now the other thing that you'll need too is just 2 ink pads, garden green and cherry cobbler. So that's the only 2 colours that are used. So I'm going to make up one each of these tags in front of you so you can see just how easy it is. So let's just move all these things out of the road, and I'll leave one up and we'll start from there. One thing I didn't just show you really quickly, it comes with all the instructions, and there is coloured pictures so that you can easily follow, as well as the written instructions inside as well, and all of those are there. So I'm going to start with this one here, and there's only one lot of stamping on here, so these can be made really quickly. We have this gorgeous die cut here, and we're using the garden green. And also the stamp says, this one's from Santa. There we go. Actually, I'll leave that open because we're going to be using those. So for this one, we're going to cut this down into half. And a lot of the doilies and stuff you can cut down. So I'm going to pop a bit of glue on the top there. I'll attach that. So it's sticking out, and the same for the bottom. There we go. Now we have holly and berries. I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on that one and attach him. And I'm going to glue this silver piece down to the gold. Popping it in the middle. I'm going to pop this one up so it has some nice dimension on the back of our tag there, and 3 should do, I think. Now if you don't want to do all these all the same, you can move all your stuff around and do alternatives. The kit, you don't have to follow the kit to the letter. And that's why I like these kits as well. Place that down in the middle there. And I'm going to pop this one up as well, just on the top and bottom. And before we pop that down, I'm going to glue up where those berries are. And stick that in so it's off to the side there. Beautiful. Taking the backings off. Pop that down. There we go. And I have my Whisper White thread. Just going to cut a little bit off. There's a hole there. I'll just take that little bit out. Popping that through and just tying a knot. Okay, so I've tied that on and that's number one. The next one we're making is this one here, our Christmas tree, and I have all these pieces just here. They all come pre-cut out, you've just got to pop them out. And I have a little tag here that I'm just going to stamp in the cherry cobbler, and the stamp is to and from. So you can whip through these really fast. There we go. So I'm also going to bring my ribbon scissors in, and I'm just going to so by placing the ribbon together in the middle, and with this is where it's doubled over, we're going to cut towards from the bottom here up to that point. Okay, so let's see if I can. So just like that, and that gives you that ribbon end. Okay, so I also have a quarter of the doily. I'm just going to add a bit of glue to that and attach it to my sentiment. Then I'm going to bring in my tear and tape, because I want to attach this ribbon. You need decent adhesive for that. So I place a bit of tear and tape down, lifting that backing off, and then I can place that down in the middle. Beautiful. So I'm going to just glue my tree down, and I'll place it sort of towards the top, so I've still got room. If I poke my hole out, I still need to be able to put my star in and not cover my hole completely, but I still need to put this sentiment in without it poking over the end too much. So I'm going to pop some dimensionals on the back of that piece. And attaching it to the bottom there. Now I didn't show you the kit before, but this is how it comes. You have everything in bags. And I also just need to get the sticker sheet with the stars out. And I need need a larger star to stick on top of the tree. So these are just stickers. Bit more white linen, white baker's twine. Let's tie that tree up. So any beginner could do this, kids could do this. And this is a great way to get started in crafting too. Everyone loves doing homemade stuff at Christmas time. There we go. So there's another one. We'll do this one here next, and I'll bring the kit in. So I'm going to cut my doily in half again. And I'm going to stamp Joy to the World in Garden Green. So inking that up. Beautiful. And I'm also going to bring in those stars again. Just letting that dry for a minute before I start picking it up. So I'm going to get a large gold star, pop one down, and then I'm going to use 2 of the smaller stars. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to just attach our doilies with a bit of glue again. I'm just using the Tombow glue. Just attaching it to each side. Now these doilies have 2 sides to them. One's white and the other one has like a wooden, you can see the laser die cut on it. It's a bit more of a vanilla sort of colour. Okay, so I'm going to stick some tear and tape down to attach my ribbons, and I have 2 pieces of the garden green ribbon there. Take the backings off. Pop one down. And then the other. There we go. I'm just going to cut these edges so one goes one way and then this one's going to go in. So it sort of look like they're both been a cut. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to pop this one up with some dimensionals as well. These are super simple and easy to make, but I can guarantee you if you give these on any present or as a gift to someone, they are going to love them. And they're going to be amazed that you made them. I love Stampin' Up! It makes it so easy for everyone to do a really good job. So then we're just going to pop that down. Oh. Pop that down like that. I'm going to pop that hole out at the back. bit more white baker's thread. And we're just tying a knot at the top. Okay, so that's 3 down, 2 more to go. So that's that one. We'll do the present one next. And this has 2 bits of ribbon and all these pieces. So our sentiment is open on the 25th of December, and that is in the garden green. Okay, and stamp that in the middle. Beautiful. There's a bit of fuzz on there. And I have a doily as well. I'm going to cut that one in half because that's going to be attached on either side. Let's put a little bit of glue there. Actually, before we do that, we better stick the gold piece down. Because this is gold, I'm going to just use a little bit of tear and tape. I find sometimes using tear and tape is just so much easier with those shiny surfaces. Okay, so pop that in the middle of the gold. Like that. And then I can stick these down. So it's peeking out on either side. Okay. So we have 2 pieces of the ribbon. The longer one is going to be for tying a bow. So let's do that first. And this ribbon ties really nice and easy bows. It's a little uneven, but let's try again. Okay, happy with that one. This one we're going to tie together, so I'm going to stick 2 bits of tear and tape. They only need to be small little bits like that. And to one end, popping it in one end. And I just want to be on the left hand side of that hole. I don't want to cover it up completely. Bringing that all the way around and lining that ribbon back up together. And that's how it is. We're going to pop this one up with some dimensionals. I'll stick one in the middle as well. So the adhesives I recommend are dimensionals, tear and tape, and the green mono glue for this project. So we're going to stick this one down just like that, and then and a glue dot. You can get away with the mono glue to stick this down, but I find the glue dots work really well sticking ribbon down. Okay, we've got one glue dot on the back there like that, I'm going to stick that one down, and I'm going to bring in my ribbon scissors and just cut off the excess there. Beautiful. Bit more white baker's thread. And then we're on to our very last one. Okay. Okay. And the last one was the fa-la-la. So I have my kit here, 2 little snowflakes. Pop this one out. And we're using the cherry cobbler. So inking up the cherry cobbler, stamping in the middle. I think I need to re-ink, but that's okay, I'm happy with that. And I'm going to bring in my snowflakes. And the snowflakes are silver on one side and white on the other. Can you see that? This one's the white one and this is the silver. So you can colour them a different colour if you wish. So I'm just going to line up where I want that. And I'm going to put some tear and tape on the back. So one on each corner there. The top right and the bottom left. And I've done the opposite side, so let me go again. So I'm going to sort of line that up where I want it, place it down, backing off the bottom side, lining that up where I want it, and we have a piece of the real red ribbon, and I'm just going to work out sort of where I want it. Like that, and I'm going to place my tear and tape over the top. You can tape down first and then just get it to sit in the adhesive. That's one way of doing it. Or this way, both work. So that has that to the back, and I'm also going to do my edges. Okay. Pop this up with some dimensionals. When you're placing everything down, just make sure you've got the top of your tag facing the right way. So I'm just going to place that down there like that. And I've got to get my little bells out. Piece of the white baker's twine, and I'm going to firstly go through my bells first. Okay, so I have them both on there. One's not moving quite so freely. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that through my hole. So I'll thread them through, and then I'm just going to tie a knot. So they're stuck there anyway, they're not going anywhere, and they're all ready to go. Clean up and I'll be back in a second. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this project. If you would like to make this kit, all you need is the project kit, the stamp set, cherry cobbler and garden green ink, and your adhesives, and you're all ready to go. Thanks for joining me today. Have a good day. Bye.